Hello, everybody. This is Christian, founder at b2bskill.io. And today I'm here with my guy, one of our clients, Suhaib. What's up, brother?
I'm
Today
doing
we're going to
great,
talk
bro.
about, let's do it. Suhaib has been working with us for how many months now, bro?
I think this is our second month,
Second
technically.
or
Yeah.
third month, right? And
Yeah.
he's been getting amazing results. So I'm going to ask him a couple questions here, just get an idea of, how we've helped him, um, what he was doing before, what he's doing now, and what he plans on doing, and so on and so forth. So, brother Suhaib, let's get it started, bro.
Okay,
Start
let's
by
go.
maybe telling us what you do, bro. Just tell people like what kind of business do you run, what do you do, and so on and so forth.
Great. So I run an agency that mainly helps roofers in acquisition. I pretty much just get them new jobs, new residential qualified jobs. And that's pretty much what I was doing at the moment.
Now, tell me, bro. So basically, you run a market agency that works with roofers. What was the situation that you were in, like in terms of your agency, before you started working with us? So, like, what were you doing for acquisition? How was your agency different? What were your plans, and so on and so forth?
So I would say the main thing before starting with you guys is I kind of had like similar plans. My main first goal was kind of to hit $10,000 a month because it's kind of like the sweet spot that I was looking for. I wasn't booking any appointments. I was pretty much at $0 a month in profit, and I was investing like over $10,000 in programs and coaching, etc. So yeah, pretty much like the timeline was before I met Christian and started working with you guys was $10,000 in debt, right? Zero profit, a bit more, even more than 10,000. Zero profit, don't know how to book appointments, don't even know how to do anything when it comes to getting appointments. And yeah, pretty much it.
Yeah, it's good to see where you come, bro. Can you tell people now? I guess first things, where are you now in comparison to that? And then we'll talk about how you feel we helped you. But first, let people know, because I'm actually proud of this as well. What are you doing now with your agency? What's the status
So
today?
pretty much working with Christian the first month, we actually crushed our 4 month goal. So I went from 0 to 11K profit in the first month, right? Literally from 0 to 11K in profit, not revenue. Like I love to say profit, not
Let's
revenue.
go.
Right. That was definitely like a big moment, I would say. Because it really like showed me like what I could do with my agency. Um, I would say that is only as well like the first technically month working together. Right now we're still gonna crush the 11,000 mark this month. I'm trying to get to 15 or 20, but yeah, so far in the timeline, 11K profit in 1 month, and I covered all my debt. It was amazing.
Let's fucking get it, bro. Bro, can you help? So people watching this, there might be people that are considering possibly working with us, right? But they're just not sure. They may be on the fence. Can you tell them how we've helped you, like what we did together, where you felt like you got the most value, and so on and so forth?
100%. So I would say, first of all, anybody who asks me like work with Christian or not, I pretty much would recommend you over any like, let's say coaching program or any course or anything out there, right? Because I believe the main struggle that agency owners or new business owners struggle with is actually getting appointments, right? And you can't grow your business no matter how many skills you have if you don't have appointments, right? So I would say the number one thing that you guys crushed for me was, first of all, you handled and set up everything for me when it came to pretty much booking appointments, qualified appointments, right? I was literally waking up to seeing new appointments every week, right? That I could just hop on, enjoy my sales, not have to worry about like setting appointments. When am I going to send my next email? When am I going to fix my script that's not performing? Everything was extremely well. And even if something was like needed a change or needed a fix, you would do it all for me. We'd literally like hop on a call, you'd cover all that, change it for me. I pretty much didn't have to lay a finger when it came to acquisition, which is mainly what I cared about. So I would say that is the biggest difference.
Bro. Now, for those watching, like some people might know what we're doing, they might not know it. You you talked about this a little bit. Basically, what we do for right now agency owners and also some B2B businesses is we build out systems for them. This is what we did for you, right? Which you then own forever. So we built you a system that does cold email. You mainly just did the cold email one, but we have other ones as well that we do for other people. And if someone's on my YouTube channel, like you're watching this on our YouTube right now, you'll probably notice if you go to the videos that there's videos on how to set this up on your own. Right? There's a fuck ton of videos on how to do this on your own. Suhaib saw the same videos that you're seeing as well. So I was asking Suhaib before this because I was curious, and he's going to tell you as well. He had the knowledge to set it up on his own. So I will ask you, bro, why didn't you just do this on your own and instead you chose to, work with me and our company?
Great question. So I would say first of all, right? The fact that I wanted to work with you in the start is because I saw all that stuff for free, right? I believe that, hey, if you can benefit from somebody for free, then his paid stuff is going to be way better. And it did pay off, and I was right about that. I did end up setting up everything myself, right? Like, I did look at your videos, I did try it out, I did set it up, but it is a skill at the end of the day, right? Like, even if you watch a video, you can't copy paste it, right? I was doing everything and I did my emails and I was sending a good amount of emails, right? But it just wasn't performing like when I worked with you. Not because you didn't share the same thing, but because having you on my side is really the game changer when it comes to all this, right? I could show a stranger right now how to set up and send 10,000 cold emails a day, but they're still not going to see results because number one, my emails were getting banned because I didn't know how to write the scripts properly. It looked too much like a robot. Number two, I just wasn't getting enough positive replies. I didn't know how to include a good offer in it. And I would say the main thing, aside from all that, working with you, like, yeah, the emails and appointments is great for my business, but the number one thing that I value is actually working closely with you. Just because, like, you're literally a coaching program, man. Like, I literally, whenever I had a question I needed answering, Christian was there and he just gave me not only the answer that I needed or wanted, the answer that I needed as well. Just because sometimes, grass looks greener on the other side. When you're a beginner, you don't know how to decide, right? So I would say the main thing is if you set it up by yourself, you're not going to succeed the same way, right? Because you're a beginner. And number two, having somebody who built up 6-figure companies in 7 figures now is just a game changer. Like having you on my side was just like completely different. So I would say that's the main thing.
Thank you, bro. I mean, that's all I had, man. I don't know if you have any last words or anything to tell the people watching. It doesn't have to be regarding us. Maybe some advice, whatever you want to do, bro. I'll let you end this how you want.
Great. So I would say, first of all, if anybody's on the defense of working with you, I would say that they 100% should. Like, again, I'm a person that, and anybody can reach out to me, like, or if you include my link or anything, anybody can like message me on Facebook or whatever, and I can show them. I spent, I think, over like $20,000 on coaching programs. And I don't want to say I learned nothing, but it was pretty much pointless, right? Until I worked with you, that's when the real big change happened. But aside from acquisition, setting appointments, stuff like that, I would say the number one skill that is also beneficial with sales, we talked about it. I do enjoy the sales calls. I do enjoy all that stuff. I feel like that is my number one tip. If anybody wants to learn something new, aside from like working with Christian, is definitely work on your sales. The better you are at sales, the more you can take use of the appointments that somebody like you is going to book them. And then they can actually increase, their profits, they can increase their revenue in general and just keep growing. But aside from that, I would say that purely working with you has been a game changer. It's definitely like, it was a tough spot for me as well. Like, like when I came to work with you, I told you, like, man, I'm in debt, I'm at zero profit, I didn't even know what I wanted to do. Yeah, I had to think about it.
Then you came back and like, you know what? Yeah, you give me a smoke screen, like, bro, you know what? I want to do it, but I'll do it in a couple of weeks. Most people say I don't actually do it, but you actually did it. You just said it. You went at a think about it. You actually went to think about it. You came back, realized, hey, this might be it. And I wouldn't say luckily, but it did end up being a good decision. But it's not luck. It's not luck.
I would say it's mainly you as well. Like, it's just that, like, we're sitting in a business where it's like, it's hard to find the people that genuinely have value. Like Christian's a guy, like when I first spoke to you, man, I was just like, fuck, like this is the first guy that's not trying to just sell me. Like, he's actually talking about how he can help me, and I was just like, bro, like, it just felt different. So it's like, I would say that luckily not I worked with you, luckily I met you in order to get the opportunity to work with you. That's
Thank you, bro. Man, so that's it, man. For those wondering if they can, who want to see if we can even possibly help, like Suhaib said, we're not necessarily going to try to sell you. We just want to see if we can. There's a link in the description to book a call with me or my team. Eli, my co-owner, and other people on our team. And Suhaib, thank you, bro. Let's crush it. Let's scale even more, brother.
Let's crush it. Yeah, we gotta hit like 30 or 40 by the end of like the next 2 months. Like,
let's
we have
to get it. Let's fucking get it.
Get it.
All right, bro.